Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I am back with a fresh lineup of new horror movies hitting VOD and theaters for the month of June. And trust me, we got some great lineup coming your way. Dangerous Animals, this one is coming out on Shudder. This one's about a savage and free spirit surfer is abducted by a shark-obsessed serial killer and held captive on his boat. She must figure out how to escape before he carries out a ritualistic feeding to the sharks below. I Don't Understand. This one is about a married couple named Dom and Cole set off to Italy in an effort to reconnect after 10 years of marriage and before bringing home their adopted child. They encounter a series of hysterical and increasingly intense culture barriers that threaten to upset their best laid plans. The Ritual, this one I am definitely looking forward to, tells a story of two priests from different backgrounds who must work together to perform an exorcism that will aim to help a possessed young woman. The Survivors, this one is a TV series that's going to be on Netflix. 15 years ago, the loss of three young people tore the sleepy seaside town apart. Now, the mysterious death of a young woman dredges up the past. The Life of Chuck. Now, this one is directed by Mike Flanagan, but it is based on the adaptation of the Stephen King novel of the same name. This one tells a story about the life of Charles Chuck and a man dying from a brain tumor. The Matriot. This one is about a 13-year-old girl named Missy Taylor lives with her drug-addicted mother, Annette, in a rural Australia. When Annette's boyfriend Trent is released from prison and moves in, he becomes a threat to Missy. However, Annette turns against her daughter, leading to her to harrowing cat and mouse chase that tests Missy's resilience and will to survive. Revival. This one is another TV series that is going to be coming out on Sci-Fi. This one is a one miraculous day in rural Wisconsin. The deceased rise from the grave, yet appear and act unchanged. And now it's up to the officer and a single mother, Dana, to solve a murder case where everyone's alive or undead is a suspect. Bark, this one is going to be hitting on VOD. This one's about a person named Nolan, wakes up in the middle of a remote forest tied to a tree with his time running out, and he must finally reckon with the demons of his past and fight to survival to find a way out of his nightmares. The Other, after years of infertility, Robin and Danielle adopted Kathleen, an orphan with a dark past, but their dreams turns into a horror as eerie events unfolded and Kathleen's behavior grows unsettling as an evil force takes hold. They must fight for their family and their survival. Best wishes to all. That one's going to be on Shudder as well. This one's about a young woman visit to her grandparents' home leads to a discovery of what brought them happiness, a revelation that will lead her to question her choices, sanity, and reality itself. Soul Reaper, this one's coming out on VOD. This one about nightmares of a violent death, of a torment until he realized that not just dreams, as the horrifying visions start manifesting into reality, scrambles to stop the next tragedy before they happen. Pins and Needles, this one's about an eventful ride to campus becomes a nightmare as Max, a diabetic biology student, is entrapped in a diabolical wellness experiment. With her insulin supply dwindling, Max is forced into a deadly game of cat and mouse to save her life. Megan 2.0, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm definitely looking forward to this one as well. And don't get me wrong, the first one was good too. 2 years after Megan, a marvel of artificial intelligence went rogue and embarked on a murderous rampage and was subsequently destroyed, Megan creator Gemma has become a high-profile author and advocate for government oversight of AI. Meanwhile, Gemma Katie has become a teenager rebelling against Gemma's overprotective rules. Smoke, this is going to be a new TV series that's going to be hitting on Apple TV Plus. This series follows two investigators on the trail of a serial arsonist in a story inspired by true events. The Sound, this one is a world-class group of climbers is granted access to the Forbidden Wall, mysterious rock wall previously closed for decades. Among all the climbers is Sean, whose grandfather made an ill-fated attempt 63 years earlier. Now, here are some horror movies that recently hit theaters and now are making their way to VOD. And if you missed them on the big screen, now's your chance to catch up from the comfort of your home. Starting with Presence. This one is going to be streaming on June the 3rd on Hulu. This is about a family that moves into a quiet suburban home only to suspect they're not alone. This one is a major slow burn in my opinion, so don't expect constant scares, okay? But what it does offer is a tragic and layered story with a real emotional weight. If you're into psychological tension and deep storytelling, might be worth the watch. Sinners, this was going to be streaming on June the 3rd finally. I had a chance to watch Sinners and I really enjoyed this, okay? Sinners pulled me in from the start. I love everything about it, from the atmosphere to the characters to the story to the music. It kept me hooked from the beginning to end. I enjoy it. It is one of the best horror movies of 2025. Yes, I said it. I enjoy this whole vampire lore. And like I said, it's going to be out in streaming service on June the 3rd. Please make sure you check out that film as well. If you enjoy movie recommendations, movie reviews, TV show reviews, make sure you subscribe to my channel, okay? And also make sure you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. And until then, see you later.